students, my name is Akash Tiwari and I welcome you all in today's class. Today we are going to see the last part of class 8 science chapter number 1, that is crop production and management. This is the last part where we are going to see the remaining topics, which are protection from weeds, next harvesting, then we are going to see storage, and next is animal husbandry. These are the topics which we are going to see in today's class. In starting, first of all, let's start from the first topic, which is protection from weeds. So, first of all, it is very essential to understand what are weeds. Okay, when you are going to understand weeds, the rest of the topics you can understand very easily what I am trying to say here, that you can understand very easily. But first of all, it is very essential that you should know what are weeds. Okay, weeds are unwanted plants which grow naturally along with the crops. This means these are the unwanted plants. For example, when we are growing the crop paddy. So at the time of growing of the paddy, there are some plants which grow extra with near about our crop or in our field. These are the unwanted plants. What do? They take the nutrients from the soil which are essential for our crops. That means the nutrients which should be which should be taken by the crop, that is paddy. What happens that weeds take that nutrient and what do? They disturb the growth of your they disturb the growth of the crop. How do? They take the nutrient, this unwanted plant take the nutrient from the soil, due to which there is a lack of nutrient for the crops which we have grown. So because of the lack of nutrients, this our plants or our crops which we want that we should get good result and good crop, what happens that they disturb the nutrient amount of your crop. So it is very essential that they should be removed time to time whenever this type of plant grows with your soil or with your crop. Okay. Next, weeding. Now comes what is weeding. Weeding is nothing but the process of removal of weeds. How weeds are getting removed, this process is known as weeding. Okay, that we are going to see. There are mainly two processes which we are going to see further about weeding. Weeds obtain nutrient, water and light from the crop which makes the crop weak. This point is the same which I was trying to tell you in the first point. What it was trying to say you, that what do these weeds, what are weeds? These are the unwanted plant. What do this unwanted plant do? They take the nutrients, water, light and light from the crop which makes the crop weak. Here so you can see a term light, and you all know what is the role of light for your crop. Of course, the process of photosynthesis is being carried by in the presence of light. Okay, so what is happening here? Weeds is taking the nutrient, water and light. If weed is what, for example, let me give you one example. For example, this is your crop which you are you want that you get food or nutrient from whatever the crop it is. Let's say it is paddy. Okay, we have grown paddy crop. Now what happens? These are the weeds. If what weeds are doing? They are taking the nutrient, light, water from the soil. Okay, light from. Of course, they will grow. When these plants will grow, what they will do? They will give shelter, or they will give shadow to your crop. What happened because of this? Your crop growth is being affected. Okay, your crop growth is being affected. Why? Because it is not going to get light. It is not going to get nutrient, because what this crop is doing? It is taking the nutrient from the soil. So your crop growth will be affected very badly. Okay. So this is the main point why it is very essential to remove this weed. Farmer use tilling for removal. What is the tilling process? We have studied in the first topic at basic preparation. What was the tilling? What the farmer were doing? They were bringing the bottom layer of the soil towards the upward. What happens then? The nutrient get mixed with the soil. With the plant's nutrient, whichever being left, that get mixed with the soil. So that's why tilling process is very much important. Of course, you all know weeds contain nutrients. Any type of nutrient may be present in it. So that is being very essential to remove because they take the nutrient of your crop. Okay. Tilling process uproots the plant and kill the weeds. The plant gets mixed with the soil to enrich the soil. So that's why what the tilling process do, they uproot the plant. Okay, what we are doing? We are doing the tilling process. Tilling process, what is tilling process is doing? They are bringing the lower layer of the soil, because of which the root of the plant which is being left, they get uprooted, they get removed. Okay, and mixed with the soil. These roots get mixed with the soil, and the nutrient which is being present in the root part, all this nutrient get mixed with the soil. So tilling process uproot the plant and kill the weeds. Of course, that why when we are uprooting, when we are bringing the bottom layer of the soil, due to which the roots get removed. When the root get removed, so what will happen? The plant nutrients will totally destroy. Okay. This plant will going to this plant gets killed. Okay. So the plant get mixed with the soil to enrich the soil, and this plant, when it is being uprooted, they get mixed with the soil, and whatever nutrient is being left in the crop that is weeds, that nutrient get mixed with the soil. Next comes the weedicides. Very important part. Weedicides are nothing but the removal of this is the chemical used to kill the weeds, but they do not damage the crop. See, main role of weedicides is to remove the weeds, but our crop should not get damaged. These things are being examined very importantly. Very important about weedicide is the way they remove the weeds. Whatever unwanted plant they grow with your crop, they remove, but they do not damage the crop. Of course, we are killing the plants, we are killing the unwanted plant. And what is our crop? Crop is also the plant. But this weedicides is playing important role, that these chemicals kill the weeds, but they do not damage our crop. Okay. It is one of the example 2,4-D. So the 2,4-D is the example of one type of weeds. Weedicides which is being commonly used. Okay. Now this weedicides is being very commonly used. Next, coming to our next topic is harvesting. What is harvesting? Let's see. Cutting of crops after complete maturity. See, when what were the basic process which we saw before growing the crop, we were doing tilling. After tilling, we were sowing the seeds. After sowing, we were giving water, irrigation, where we were doing irrigation process. We have seen irrigation process, and then after growing of the crop, then it normally takes some time for your crops to grow properly, that is approximately to 3 to 4 months. After 3 to 4 months, then the time comes of cutting your crop, which is the final product which we need to get from this crop. Okay. So now time comes for the final product to obtain from your plants. Let's see cutting of crops after complete maturity. When your crops get mature completely, then we are cutting your, then the crop is being cut. Okay. Crop takes 3 to 4 months to mature, then they are cut close to the ground or uprooted. See, very important point. Crop takes 3 to 4 months. It takes 3 to 4 months for your seed to germinate and to become a plant, complete plant. It takes approximately 3 to 4 months. After 3 to 4 months, your crops get completely mature, and then what we are doing? We are cutting. Of course, you have seen, to get the final product, you have to cut your crop. Okay. So this crop is being cut close to the ground or uprooted. Okay, they are being cutted from the either just above the ground, or they are completely removed. Okay, they are completely uprooted. That it means trying to say. Next, in India, harvesting is done using sickle or harvester machine. Okay, what is sickle? That hasia, they are taking hasia and cutting your crops. Okay, in our region we call it hasia. Okay, this is our term. Of course, in different part of India, it is called different term. But English we say sickle or harvester machine. You have seen very big machines, green color machine. What it is being doing? They are cutting these crops, and after cutting the crops, they are very they get what they do? They cut the crop from just above the ground. Okay, after cutting, they are removing the part, the food or the grains which we get, which we need. Okay, just let's see in the further. I will explain you in more detail about it. The grains need to be separated from the chaff. This process is called threshing. Okay, grains are needed to be separate from the chaff. What is the chaff? Your complete plant. Your complete plant, from of course from the plant, we are what we are doing? We are removing the grains. Okay. Of course the final product. What is the final product? That is grains. We need grains. Okay. So to get the grains, it is very important to remove. Of course, various process is being there. This threshing machine, what the harvester machine, what it is doing? That is cutting the crop, and at the same time they are removing the grains. This is very good machine, or they save the cost. This is very effective. Okay, but the poor farmer that cannot afford this harvester machine, what do? They do the process of winnowing. What is winnowing? Air is blown to separate grain from the chaff. In village, you have seen the machines. You know that blade is 3 blades are there, 4 blades are there, and one wheel, one lever is there. We take the lever and make it move. When we move the lever, what happens? This start rotating. It blows the air. This type of fan. It is a type of fan only. This blows the air. Because of this blowing of air, what happens? When we are in village, what do? They beat this shaft. This shaft part or the complete crop, they are a complete plant. They are beating on the on any stone, so that what happens? The grains which is being put on the shaft, they get removed from it. Okay, the main part is from the grains are getting removed, and after when the grains are being removed from it, the hollow part or the part which is bad part or the grains having bad quality is being getting removed, that move further, because you know hollow part, of course the hollow part is very light. When air is being blown, they take away far away, and the heavy part, the heavy crop which we are get, the final product is settled down at the just bottom. Okay, in this way the bad quality of the crop move away and the good quality of the crop just stay settled at the bottom. In this way we separate the chaff from the grains. Okay, the grains from the chaff. The grains are being removed from the complete crop. Okay, so this was all about harvesting. So let's moving further. Let's see the storage. Of course, after cutting the crop, we are obtaining the grains. Of course, it is very needed, very important part is to store. Of course, you cannot leave it in the field. If the rain comes, rain is going to totally wet, or a rat or a pest, insect is going to attack on your crop. You cannot leave it in the field. It is very essential to store it somewhere. Okay, so prevent crop from moisture, insect for a long duration. Okay, so that's why we do storage. Why storage is very important? Because it prevents crop from moisture, insect, rat for a long time. Of course, moisture means when it prevents from the dew drops coming in the winter, and the rain. Of course, the rain, it prevents our crop from the rain. It prevents from insects, rats for a long duration. Okay. Fresh crop should be dried before storing. Very important point here. Fresh crop should be dried before storing. Before storing the crop, it is very essential that the fresh crop should be dried first. Of course, since we are cutting it from the field, these crops are wet, they contain water. So it is very essential to first of all dry it. After drying this crop, we can store it anywhere, wherever we want. So large scale storage is done in silos and granaries. Normally this type of silos and granaries are the places where very huge amount of storage is being done. Of course, these things are taken. These things are being done in the by the government. Government provide this type of places to store these crops so that they can be stored for longer time. Dry neem leaves are used at home. What we all do whenever sometimes what we all do, we bring of course the grains which we eat like rice, wheat, we bring of complete month. Okay, not of course not for months. Most of the houses we store it for 6 months or 7 months, so we bring a huge amount of rice or grains, whatever it is being there. So when we are bringing it in a very large amount, what we do to protect it, we put the neem leaves. Okay, some chemical also come to prevent it from the insect, but mainly neem leaves are used to store it. Okay. Now at the last, our last topic of today's class, and the last topic of this chapter also is animal husbandry. This is totally different topic. Let's see what is it. Rearing of animals by providing proper food, shelter and care at home or farms for meat, fish, honey, etc. That is nothing but rearing or taking care. This word means taking care of animals by providing, of course we are providing proper food. For example, we bring home a cow. When we bring cow in our home, what we do? We provide him the food, okay, which are very nutritious for them. So we bring that type of food to our home. we give to the cow. Cow is slowly get this food, and they grow up. They give milk to us. Okay, and we provide shelter. We provide food. We take care. If the cow get any disease, we take it to doctor. So we treat the cow just like our family member. Okay, so this is our rearing of animals by providing proper food, shelter and care at home or farm. For, of course, why we are doing this? To get any product from it. Okay, that may be in the form of, if we are taking hen or chicken, so we get meat from it. If we are rearing the fish, then we can get the fish from the final product. Honey, we can rear bees, so that we can get honey from them. So different type of insects or animals are being reared, so that we can get some of the final product which are useful for us. Okay, so at here our chapter comes to the end. So that was all about today. Okay, thank you.